This is a presentation of the first of the 4 cylinder blocks designed by Montessori. So I have put them in the order in which they were taught to me by MCI in London. And for them, block 1 is this block where the cylinders range in diameter from the widest to the narrowest, but the height of the cylinders is the same. So this is your block 1. So by now your child should understand the cycle of activity. That's the process we go through to select our work with it and take it back to the shelf. But just to remind you, first of all, we invite the child to come and work with us. We ask the child to take their mat, choose where they're going to work, put it out on the table, and then we invite them back to the shelf with us. And we say that today we're going to present the cylinder block, and this is block 1. The block is picked up like this with your fingers firmly round it. It has these grooves in, your little fingers underneath for balance. You hold it up like this. Now you have to stand straight. This is really good for your shoulder girdle. You can feel the weight of it. This gives you good posture. This is an early writing skill, learning to walk, sit upright, hold things straight. Okay, we walk across the classroom and then we put it down on the table, and the child is going to work from left to right. So I've put this hopefully round so it's the right way for you. So I would normally take these cylinders out and place them towards myself. So I'm going to work as if I'm presenting to you and you are my child. So we go from the biggest across to the smallest in the same direction as which we would read in English. Okay, we model very slowly the tripod grip, thumb and first 2 fingers. This is preparing the hand for when we hold a pen. I'm going to show you. We practice this grip on the knobs. It's the same grip as when we bring our pen in. We have a nice grip, not an overly firm grip. Okay, so this amount of pressure we need to apply to hold something, we develop this through using these knobbed cylinders. So we ask the child to sit beside us and we're going to work. So I am at your right and I am taking out the first cylinder over here from the left, and I'm going to take it out, place it. I am not going to place them in order. I'm going to lift them out randomly. And this is because I want the child to replace them using visual discrimination, so using their eyes to see the difference in size. I don't want them to just be able to pick them up and put them back in the hole they're in front of. So working very carefully. Okay. I'm going to feel once round the hole. I'm going to look very carefully. I am looking for the largest cylinder. I'm going to model slowly picking it up, taking it and putting it down gently into the block, showing respect. I'm not clonking it or dropping it. Now I'm going to feel round the next. I'm going to purposely study my cylinders again, slowly modelling a tripod grip, and with control lowering it into the block. And now, as my child, I'm going to invite you. Would you like to carry on? Yes. And hopefully if we've done this slowly enough, the child saw what was needed. They've observed us. And the child carries on working slowly and carefully. If our child makes a mistake, we do not comment. We don't take in a sharp breath or anything. We just leave them to finish. So now that I've finished my work, you might wish to say, are you proud of yourself? Or you have graded them correctly. That is really clever. You don't need to tell me I'm clever. You don't need to tell me I'm well done. You don't need to tell me to clap myself. This is intrinsic motivation. I wanted to complete this and I am proud of myself, and please don't take that away from me. I am proud of my work, okay? I am working to develop myself. I'm not working to please you, the adult. So once we've completed this, you can say to the child, would you like to work with this again, or would you like to pack away? Whichever the child says, that's what they're free to do. If the child wants to work with it again, very quietly when the child starts working, stand up, tuck your chair in and leave. You don't need to announce your departure. We don't want to make the children dependent on us or make it a big thing. So if you'd like to work with this again, oh yes please, say, right, there we go, you carry on then. And then we just quietly stand up and walk away. If the child says no, then we say that's absolutely fine. If you'd like to now pack away and decide what you'd like to do next. We don't tell them to go and get another piece of work, because their choice might be to go and have a snack or to get a drink or to go and do something outside, okay? So we'll stand up, tuck our chair in and leave the child to continue. So that is cylinder block 1.